So for those of you that picked up our new card bundle, well, that, and for those of you that own our previous handbag bundle, which I have a couple of the, well, 2 of the 3 here in front of me. Today, we're gonna put together a freebie that will kind of create the perfect little trifecta if you're trying to give somebody a gift, handbag, beautiful card, and now we have a freebie that is our little Hattie gift tag. So let's just jump right in here. It's a very simple little piece, and I've got all the pieces here, and I did some pre-inking. If you're new to inking, you want to visit our website and go under the help section under craft tips, and you'll see a video, or I'm sorry, a blog post where we've compiled various videos where I show the inking process. So we're not going to go over that today. But anyway, this is a very simple paper piecing project. Nice little tag. It's going to go together really quick. And just like the cards, I only had 2 of them because I already gave one away. My girlfriend had a best friend that had a birthday, and it fit her perfectly. So she got that one already. I've got 2 more in my stash now, and I have a feeling I'm gonna have to make some more. But anyway, starting off with this little white piece that we're going to glue to the very bottom of this pattern piece. This is the only pattern piece that we've cut out for this project, but I mean, you're obviously welcome to cut out others if you'd like. Okay, so the white piece is in place. Then I have my little cantaloupe color here, and we're gonna put that right there. Okay, so that is gonna look like that, I believe. Yep. Okay. And this is a pretty thin little piece, so you don't need to go too heavy with the glue here. Just try to make sure that you get a little bit out to the very edges, and you kind of want to place this right where it changes direction there, as well as on this side here, just like that. Now we're going to put a little to and from little caption or little tag, I guess, on top of this little area. It's almost like a little flower. So if you kind of mess up there, it's okay. You can always fix that by, by covering it up. Okay, so next we're going to take this piece and we're going to glue it onto this large piece. Now I've taken and I've inked this little bottom area here. The top part you don't really need to ink because it's going to be hidden by this piece once we get it in place. So definitely work some glue out to the very tips of the hat so that that doesn't come peeling away. And get your glue on the rest of this. And I would suggest just kind of lining it up and matching it up with the top of the hat there, as well as, and then well, while you're doing that, just kind of shift your gaze over to the left side and make sure that that is all nice and lined up, and then finally right back to the right side. Okay, so we've got that in place. Very simple so far. Lovely looking little tag. Okay, next we're going to put our face in place. Okay, and the face is going to pretty much match up with the curve there, and then also with the little round section there at the bottom. So let's get our glue on the back of this. And then we just need to do a little bit of paper piecing onto this section as far as the hair and the lips. And we've got a little earring. Okay, so again, I would kind of take a look at the bottom, make sure that that's lined up, and then kind of, you might have to rotate it ever so slightly to make sure that it fits with the curvature of the hat. So we'll get that right in place. Should fit like a little puzzle. Perfect. Okay, now let's work on the hair. Now you can see kind of the little contour and the shadow layer and where that goes. So this is very simple, and I inked this with a little bit of a darker brown. Okay, so we just need to match that up. I'm going to kind of use the little earring section as my guide there, and just bring that down a little bit. Should be nice and flush with the little white section of the hat, like that. Okay, and then we'll grab this side of her hair. And just a tiny little bit of glue. It's a very small piece. No sense in putting too much glue on there. And then again, just like a little puzzle piece, that should fit in there nicely, just like so. There we go. And we do have little markers there for her lips. So just throw a little bit of glue on the back of this. We did this in a nice glitter. She's got some nice glittery lipstick. And just kind of line that up with the two tops of the upper lip, like so. There we go. And we also cut out one of the earrings, which is the only one that's visible, out of the same glitter. Throw a couple tiny little dots of glue on that, and that is going to go right here, just behind her hair. Well, on top of, but we're kind of creating the illusion that her ear is behind this little patch of hair here. There we go. Okay. And, well, that just leaves the little tag part. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. We have an eyelash. We have a Billy eyelash. And throw a little bit of glue on there. Now you'll notice, hopefully, right here is a tiny little dot. It's a tiny little marker. And we're going to take this little eyelash and we're going to pop it right in there, just to the left of that marker. And it should fit the contour of this little white section perfectly. Okay, so there we have it. And then all that's left to do is take this piece. Now this piece here, I have it cut out of just the plain white. If you look in your extras folder, you will find a print and cut version of this that has a little to and from caption on it, already built in for you. So you can do that as a print and cut if you want. Otherwise, you can just cut out the blank one and make it your own, add whatever stamp or whatever caption you want to it, but we did include that for you, and you'll see that in the final photo of this project. Okay, so there is that. Now this, I'm not convinced that that is completely set yet because it was going on glitter. And then get yourself a little pop dot or a foam square. We're gonna take that, got my last one here, I gotta go pick up some more. And that is going to go, hopefully I put that in the right spot, but that is going to go right on top here, like so. We don't want it to encroach over the hat. So I'm going to rotate this a little bit and make sure that my foam square, what you may want to do instead of what I did was put the foam square here first, and then kind of lay this down. So mine is probably going to be sticking off a little bit. That's okay. But essentially you want it right there. Okay, and you'll have your little sentiment there, to and from, whatever you want to do. Here is where you're going to run your little gold cord, gold string, whatever it is that you want to use. I was going to use this, but I don't like how it's kind of bunched up. This one's a little more loose. So I think I'm going to go with this, and all you really need to do is, this is pretty self-explanatory. Just need to tie this, make it as short or as long as necessary. And I'm going to make it just a tiny bit longer, just in case. I'll just trim that. And just tie it however you want to tie it. I'm going to do one of these loops where I just take the two ends and feed it through the loop. And this is not the most friendly string because it's kind of, it's just really textured, but that should work. Just kind of feed that up, make a little knot. I'm going to trim that end, maybe just leave a little bit. There we go. And your tag is ready to go. You can attach it to, well, if you're doing that, you can attach it to your little purse. I'm going to probably photograph it on this one, since we've got some gold. This one kind of works better based on the colors we have here. Actually, I can just pop that right around this little center part, and she'll be hanging off like that. And there we go. So again, can kind of combine the tag, a purse, handbag, whatever you want to call it, and one of our new cards to give the perfect little gift to a lucky recipient. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the process. Hope you love the freebie. And if you do, head on over to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, hit the little bell so that you get notifications anytime we release a freebie, a paid product, or even our educational videos. And if you make this or anything from any of our bundles, especially the latest set of cards, we'd love to see them. So head over to your Facebook and do a search for Dreaming Tree Group. And you can also use this little link here below me and join myself and the 18,200 some odd dreamers that inspire us daily. So anyway, happy crafting. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I look forward to crafting with you again.